Roku in the house. Let us share your business on Roku. Spotlight your business, ideas, and events on the Roku TV streaming service. Your message will be heard on our channel, the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Let your friends and family know so they can watch too and help spread your word.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddy S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. I didn't know who was doing wee.
The kids were like, look at their faces. They go, ah.
Welcome. Look at all the kids back there. How you doing? Say hello.
Say hi, guys.
I swear to God, when I'm in this place, I feel like a 6-year-old.
It smells so good.
Who's smarter than a 5th grader?
Not
and
us.
they're all future cooks. There is the future. They can all teach you how to cook.
You know, we should do that. We should, who's ever here, we can put up some questions. Who's smarter than, how about a 1st grader? We've got some kids going to 1st grade. They're meeting their teachers tomorrow. School starts next week. They had a lot of stuff going on.
Why are they meeting the teachers tomorrow?
They get to find out who their teachers are.
What, they're going to interview them?
They have no choice, but they find out whose class, and then you get to get the school supply list.
Hold. You get to meet the teacher and then come back and start next week.
Yes.
Everybody who went to school, is that the way it was for you too?
Yeah.
Really?
No. You
Not
never
for
got
me.
to meet your teacher?
Not for me. Talking to you, Mike.
Not for me. I used to just get a letter sent home, and it was like, well, have a good year. You have Miss Brown. This is the list. Good luck.
But I think it's kind of, well, at least with my kids, we had to go to school and physically look at the window. My kids went to Del Prado. Any of you girls go to Del Prado? They're raising their hands.
Raising their hands.
I used to have to go over and look at the window on the administration office and find out who their teacher was. It's probably not like that anymore. There's probably a more sophisticated way to do it.
So what, did you go interview your teacher before you started?
You had no choice. That's who you got. And that's a whole other story.
I used to
But
walk
anyway.
into first I couldn't find the classroom because I changed schools a lot. My mother moved a lot. And then when I found the teacher, it was either a male or female. That was the first sizing it up because males were tougher than the females. And you got who you got. You couldn't pick who you wanted.
Yeah, it's because you didn't go to a Boca school.
No. I went to a school in the South Bronx. Now,
Welcome to Boca.
did you move classes for your other teachers, or did the teachers come into the class?
6th grade, you started to move.
That's right.
I
think
started
they
to move in 5th grade.
That's right.
Well, here what they do is they sort of segment you. So they rank you by abilities, intellectual abilities.
What?
So those that are higher in math may stay in homeroom, but they may go to a different level for math, a different level for reading.
Really?
And they're all shaking their head, yes, right, girls?
Really?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Look
yes.
at the ones in the back. She's thumbs up.
All
Thumbs up.
the smarties are in the back. You ever know that?
You knew when you went on the little school bus, you weren't in the top of the class.
You know,
Really?
you and my mom are
The
the only
little-
ones that ever talk about the short bus.
The little short yellow school bus.
I never went on a bus. I guess I wasn't very smart.
You know, my son, he was talking because he's going into his 3rd year to law school this year, and he says, Mom, I can't believe this is going to be my last year of school.
No, it's not.
He says, I remember the first day of school, you sent me on the bus. I said, was that not a good thing? Apparently not, because it has lasted with him. I must have traumatized my son for the rest of his life, putting him on the regular school bus to go to
Yeah.
Del Prado in kindergarten.
But you guys love being on a school bus. Who loves being on a school bus? You guys get to go on a
Not
school
you?
bus?
No,
I used to love. Really?
no
I
one
used-
likes the school bus.
It is. No. I
No on
love.
the seat.
And Village
Get
gets
all
restless.
amped up.
I love a school bus. I can never get on
You
one.
just stay
No.
away from the school bus that has bully on the license plate.
No, I had to walk to school. I didn't live
I
far
walked to
enough.
school too.
I hated the
In
school
the
bus.
snow, in the sleet,
In the rain, in the snow, and in the
rain
fog,
with
yes.
the dinosaurs. It
Let me
was
tell
bad.
you, I had a temper tantrum one day because I couldn't get on the bus because I lived too close. So the postman in his mail truck took me to school
Oh my God, that's
for like
hilarious.
a week.
I used to take I went to a Catholic school and they didn't have an official bus stop to my house because I was too close. So they would drop us off at the train station. And days my mom would make me walk home, and I just remember the uniform was horrible, and I used to take a taxi.
In
I used to
Jersey?
take in New York,
Yeah.
and
What
I
school
used
did you go
to
to in New York?
on Long Island. It was
Long
Babylon.
Island. If you didn't know, she's from
But
New York.
I'm from Long Island.
Long Island.
And
Long
if you
Island.
If you can't hear, now you're here.
And she took a taxi.
Welcome back, Jackie Birch.
Thank you.
Took a taxi.
Yeah, I would take taxis. They were like $7, and I would get home. My mom would look, and there's a taxi outside. What are you doing? And I was like, I didn't want to walk.
She took a taxi. My dad takes the Uber home from the hospital. It's a whole new world we live in.
You know, I used to own a food business, and they used to bring eggs in this big rig. You know, big rig, right? So I used to pick up Giovanni and Freddy in elementary school, in pre-K. And the truck used to come out, and he used to toot the horn, wah, wah, and Gio used to come on, that's my car. And I used to take him, I used to pick him up in this thing. It was hilarious.
It must have been fun growing up with you.
It was, and they used to jump in this big rig, and everybody, we used to give away eggs. It was crazy. It was
Give
somebody,
away eggs.
It was somebody else's
Scrambled,
eggs.
or-
No, they were in the freezer truck. We used to give them out.
Anyone get eggs from a truck?
Anybody want an egg from a truck?
I think that's frowned upon
You want me to bring
now.
eggs?
No.
How
That's
about
so
milk
weird.
from a truck?
I think it's frowned upon these days.
What do you? Would you rather have? What else?
The
do kids
milk
eat?
truck.
Would you rather have milk?
How about the ice cream man? How many
about
have an
ice
ice cream
cream?
man?
Ah, psych, no ice cream.
I think what we should do is,
I'm
if
only
anyone
kidding.
has an ice cream truck in the area, because we are live at J&D Cakes. I'm gonna put this out right now.
Put it out there.
If you have an ice cream truck and you're anywhere near the Boca area and you drive over to J&D Cakes, we will treat all of these kids to an ice cream at 2 o'clock when they're finished.
How's that?
And they get to go home to their parents.
That's right. And if you and
After they leave you, Joel. After they leave.
it isn't enough that J&D Cakes is teaching them how to be the future chefs of the future. And do they taste the food when you guys taste the food when you're making it?
As a matter of fact,
I want to be here.
So was it Good Humor or Mr. Softy?
Both. Frank ran Good Humor and Joey ran Mr. Softy.
Frank and Joey.
Yes, I knew them by a first name basis.
You remember the tune?
Yes.
Yeah.
My ice cream's man name was Mo. and I
Anyone
used to
have an
get a
ice cream man?
popsicle stick every night.
You have an ice cream man. Do you know his name? The ice cream man goes to their neighborhood.
I have never seen an ice cream truck in Florida.
No.
It's
Has
not
anybody
often.
seen an ice cream truck? You have them? A Mr. Softy or a Good Humor? No, Good Humor. We don't have it. You go to Miami and they got a guy with timbales. Tan, 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 tan. El coquito. Don, don, don. That I see.
Now what they're selling is an ice cream.
Well, where are we, by the way?
We are at J&D Cakes champions, season 3 champions of Cake Wars in beautiful downtown Boca on...
Palmetto Park and Dixie, right between Dixie and Federal Highway, across the street from Eisner Park. J&D Cakes, and they are our very, very special friends, Joel and Daniela, and they started J&D Cakes. We met them when you and I first started back up at WBZT.
I know, they were the first
They had just
cake people,
started
yeah.
here, and they have grown, and they have
Sweetness.
grown with us. They did our 1-year anniversary cake, our 3-year anniversary cake, and we even talked about you starting a kids camp. And here you are. There's got to be 20 kids here for kids camp,
Well,
maybe more.
we're gonna bring him up to talk in a little bit, but you're at 281 North Federal Highway, right? And that's 561-569-1860.
And
And I don't even do that. I can see the banner.
all kinds of cakes. They do birthday cakes, cupcakes, macaroons. The kids are here at cake camp. They make brownies. This is amazing. All right, we got to go a mic over to you guys. Jackie, can you go over to the kids? I want to hear about what they got to make this week.
She has a mic. And it's funny because we'll get Jackie up there and let's get Sweetness. Sweetness, come on up.
We're going to bring
All
Joel
right.
Basco
Give
up here
Joe
while
that
Jackie
mic,
goes
and
back
you
to the
talk
kids.
Jackie to the kids. Now, the funny thing about all this is we have Paul on the set because, we're going to be cruising.
Because it is Travel Thursday.
That's right. Now, I had asked for He did the cake that looks like a TV. I'm going to tell you something.
That was amazing.
I didn't want to cut the cake. I just wanted to cement it.
He was
and
so
take it
upset.
home. I didn't want to eat it. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
But when your Puerto Rican partner from the Bronx asked for something in cement, you kind of looked twice.
Those are like that.
Cement's not a good choice of words, though. Maybe styrofoam.
That's heavy. Those things are heavy, right?
I think it's the. Hey,
And
girls.
that's cement, right?
Girls, what do you put on top of your cakes? What's that called? So one of you gave me the purple fondant. What
That's
does
not
it
funny.
taste like? It was you? What do you think it tastes like? Marshmallow.
It's marshmallow. It's edible Play-Doh.
Well, that's what they told me. So I told Mr. Freddy that one of you said it's edible Play-Doh.
Edible Play-Doh.
And he got all kind of crazy that I was giving him Play-Doh. Is it Play-Doh?
Awful.
Turn on,
delicious.
Turn on,
It's good.
turn on 5 or 6.
Too sweet. Yummy.
Do the
It's yummy.
do the different colors have different flavors, girls?
Good.
They're all the same.
No.
Now let me ask you
So
let me ask you guys something. You've been through the training, right? Do you love to learn how to cook? Are you going to be champions on Cake Wars? Do you want to participate in that show?
No.
I think we should do a
What
cake.
did you bake on Monday?
Cookies.
And Tuesday? And Wednesday? And today? And how about tomorrow?
Holy
Wow.
smokes.
Can you imagine
I
a
think
week of that?
we got to get a kitchen, a big kitchen somewhere,
Commercial kitchen.
a commercial kitchen, and I think we should start selling it.
Or
Not for
eating it,
nothing.
I don't know.
I think the Brooklyn Cafe has to get into the
We
cake.
may need the Brooklyn. Well, we've got Hector who bakes his cookies also. Hector, we should do that with you also. You should work with the girls.
And that's what you get from Hector. Now, you know, the other thing you could do is you could give away to raise money for fundraisers and everything else.
Well, on our 1 o'clock hour, we have mini mitzvahs coming, kids with capes. And I'm really excited that these girls get to meet all of. And I say girls because you're open to boys at Cake Camp, but
Ho,
today
ho, ho.
happens
There's
to
not
be
a boy
only
in there?
girls.
Is there ever a boy?
There was a couple of weeks ago.
There was, forget to your mic.
Oh, yeah, there was a couple of weeks ago. We had,
Only
we had
Joel.
2 boys. Yeah.
Only
And me,
Joe.
yes, of course. yeah.
Only Joel, sweetness.
What? No boys? We got to change that.
Well, next time we come back, Joel's put us to the challenge. He wants us to do a Cake Wars challenge of cake decorating.
That's
Only if I
right.
can throw the cakes at you.
Should we do that?
It's me and Freddy, and then you and Daniela.
You are going to be the most fun grandpa.
Me and you against them, and I'm going to tell you something. We're going to win easy because Dawn can't cook. Every time I say that, I end up regretting it. I got a busted elbow. I got a busted, and all the things that she beat me
Like you
at.
said, God don't like ugly.
I know God don't like that. I don't know if I want to do this. All right.
Do you have a
Excellent.
favorite, girls, of what you made this week? What flavor? Wow.
There you go.
Joel, I think it's did you love Cake Camp? I think you got a winner here.
I think so too. They've been very good kids.
How many
Definitely.
make cakes at home now? Okay.
Mommy and Daddy don't let it go.
Well, I watched the way they cleaned.
Okay.
And they did a really nice job cleaning the counters, everything on the floor. So if you want your kids to come to Cake Camp and you don't have to clean the kitchen, I watched them wipe all the counters down on the floor, and then Joel cleaned the floor. So it was a beautiful, beautiful synergy there.
You know, I really like this because what you're doing with the kids is you're giving them an opportunity to do something in the summer,
Life skill.
and it's a life skill. They're going to take. They're never going to forget this.
That's right, yeah.
It's like the first time I coached in football. The head coach met me in the Bronx, and he said, "Listen, I just got drafted into the military. I have to leave tomorrow to boot camp." He hands me the playbook and the football. He says, "Good luck." And he goes like this, and he leaves. And I'm standing there in the middle of nowhere saying, what am I going to do with 18 kids?
That's how I felt when you went to Puerto Rico. Teddy's
And there you
laughing.
have.
Jackie's laughing.
So they're all learning something. This is going to go on with them for the rest of their lives.
Yep, that's right.
We have to do something bigger. we got to put this on the air and let people know they're doing it.
Well,
I
you know
think
what they
this is
say?
great.
They say kids are the future, which is true. They're all going to be making cakes. They're going to be their own cake boss.
I love
Their
it.
own cake boss. But what's really amazing is I got to go watch them do their decorations, getting ready for their cake pops. And you can see each one of their individual creativity. Someone's doing a Minnie Mouse cake pop. Someone else is doing roses. They have all their different, someone else punched out these teeny tiny little stars, Freddy, that you and I wouldn't even be able to see without glasses.
But I have to eat one, put one. Eat two, put two.
Well, I can't wait to try them when they come out of the oven after they're decorated. They're here today until 2, so the timing is perfect.
Now, when you go back to school, you're going to tell all your friends what you did over the summer was... I mean, everybody's going to look at you and say, can I get your autograph?
What do you guys gonna tell them?
Oh.
'Cause you
So
guys is-
when are the hours? When do they come
What'd
for
you say?
cake camp?
It's from 9 to 2.
9 to 2, that many hours? Wow.
there you go. Unbelievable.
9 to 2 is cake camp. This is the last week, though, yes?
This is the last week, yes, because they start school next week. So
Some of these cakes that are behind us, and these are the toppers, so you have an idea. The
Beautiful.
Alice in Wonderland piece is spectacular, right behind you.
How long does it take to make something like this?
well, I mean the decorations itself, we make that in advance, so it depends on the type of decorations. Some take longer than others. This one particularly, I think about 10 hours for the decorations itself, and then putting it together another couple of hours. So yeah, so you're looking at a 12
Now, when
hour
you
cake.
start a cake, do you stop and then pick it up, or do you
But
keep
Freddie,
going
he
straight
did that
through?
in a day.
You all day you work?
Well, yeah,
on it?
for the cake itself, yeah, we have to do it in the whole day because it has
So
to
you
be
don't
fresh.
stop?
We don't stop, yeah.
So when you did our television set, how long did that take you?
That took like 10 minutes.
Are you kidding?
I'm joking.
10
Probably a couple of hours, maybe. something like
We
that.
went to Uncle Mike's place down the street, and he saw it, and he's
Yeah.
looking at it, and he poked it.
It
And
was
I said,
amazing.
Mike, what are you doing? He says, is that real? I go, yeah.
That cake was so, the only thing left at the end of it, and whoever cut it up, I think Gail Richter cut it up, was my face, and it was about this big, and they
mother
left
took
it
it
on a
home.
plate. Freddie,
mother
this
took
big.
it home.
My mother says, I'm taking the rest of your face home. I said, Mom, that is so creepy. I think she put it in the freezer,
in the
like
freezer.
like it's a wedding cake. I don't
It's
know
in
what
the
she's
freezer.
thinking.
And it's your face only.
It's only my face.
I told her, eat your face.
It was this big is what that's all that was left of that
That was
cake
it?
was
Oh,
my
wow.
Not
face.
even crumbs. Somebody must have gone with a piece of bread or something. We're in crumbs. How do you have a cake and no crumbs? It's craziness.
That's good.
It was great. It was excellent. 10 minutes.
Everybody went up and looked at it. They couldn't figure it out. They thought it really was a television
TV, yeah.
set.
Because the picture is actually an edible image, so you can.
Yeah, I was
actually,
gonna ask you, how'd you
can,
do that?
You can actually eat it. So it's a special printer that we use. It uses special ink. It's of course edible ink, and that's how we print it out.
Wow.
Remarkable.
How many years have you been here?
Now it's going to be on 3 years next month.
Well, we really met him at the inception.
It was at the beginning.
Correct. Yeah, you
And-
guys have been a part of us.
Are you going to be doing the camps over the weekends for the children, like on a Saturday if they want?
Yeah, we're planning to do more of the cake decorating classes for them. Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be a schedule on our website. So yeah.
What I'd like to do is do a girls' event. You can come to Freddie and Paul and bring Dawn Cliff and do a wine and cake decorating event. You do
Yes,
bridal
we-
showers, you do girls'
done
nights
that,
out, all kinds
So
of
why
things.
you gotta call it a girls' event?
All right, an event.
An event.
Okay,
Hey,
will you
Freddie,
do
you
it?
can come too. I'm gonna wear a dress.
Unisex.
Yeah.
Everyone can come, but it'll be so much fun. We'll do a cake wars. We can set up everything here and have a little bit of fun.
Well, we are also talking. We were talking to Steve from VIP Sounds. There's a couple other companies. They want us to do Cafe After Dark, which is after the show. It's in the evening or it's on the weekend. It's a different deal. It's a whole different. Everything goes on that one. But I would love to do that. I
What
think
are
it's
the kids
fun.
doing next? What's next on the agenda for the day, girls?
Making more fondant.
Making more fondant. It's amazing what can entertain them for the day.
That's
Are
right.
you guys going to eat the fondant?
No.
No? Why? Why? It's not good?
It tastes like terrible. It tastes like not edible Play-Doh, like normal Play-Doh is.
You
I have
tried
to-
Play-Doh?
No, it's just.
Have you
the
eaten
idea
Play-Doh?
of what
Stop eating
Play-Doh
Play-Doh.
tastes like, yeah.
I
Don't
have
eat
to
Play-Doh.
tell you, not all fondant is created equal, but your fondant happens to taste really good. The purple that one of the girls gave me was delicious.
I know. You gave it to me, and I ate it, and I says, I'm eating Play-Doh.
It was really better than
It
the
was good.
sprouts I give you, right?
No, yeah, absolutely. Put a little Play-Doh on them sprouts.
Our phone lines are open, 888-994-4995. We are live from J&D Cakes in East Boca Raton. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk travel. We got Paul Vadiato with us from Cruise Optics. So stay tuned, and we will be right back. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
And we're back.
And we are back live at J&D Cakes on our Travel Thursday. It smells so good in here. And Hector is on board. He doesn't mean to scare the kids. I think he's just kind of like my bodyguard.
He scares me.
We have Hector in the corner. We have the biggest guy here in the place, in a corner on the couch, doing social media.
Yes, and
He's a good sport.
And he says, don't give me 2 cups of coffee. I said, good. 'cause
But
he's
he
in the
did a
corner.
great job on Fuego.
Yes. Oh, yes. Fuegos is coming out. Oh, Jody asked me, and she's listening today, and she asked me, what's coming? What about this Fuego? Manuel's working. We have a Gazette. We have the Brooklyn Cafe Gazette, which we put a magazine out every month. It's a digital piece, and we do it in English. And we are now going to be doing it in Spanish as well.
Excellent.
Manuel, you put a piece together for J&D Cakes? Yep, I have it. You have it? Let's upload that, and
let's
we're
play
going to
that.
talk to Paul. What's going on with travel, Paul?
Wow, so many things happening right now. I see the children here, and more families are traveling as a family unit. And it's actually not only just mom and dad and the kids, it's also grandparents, 3 generations that are traveling. And all of the cruise ships, all of the all-inclusives, they are all going big time into children's programs. They're going not only into the activities of what the kids could do, they break them up into age groups, but they're specializing for those children that might have special needs, or if a child is on the spectrum of autism, be it at Sandals Beaches, at Royal Caribbean Celebrity Cruise Line, of course Disney Cruise Line up out of Port Canaveral. They all have character breakfasts. They have meals with their families, or the families can have meals with the children, and the kids look forward to going every day. Every day is different. It's an adventure. They have their own movies. They have their own activities. They have ice skating events on the ships.
Jackie, why don't you ask any of the kids if they've ever been on a cruise ship?
Maybe they've been
All right,
to,
guys,
what's
I have
the
a
name
big
of the
question.
Orlando piece?
Say again?
Disney cruise?
Disney Cruise.
Disney is huge.
You know, it's really funny you brought all that up, Paul, because the bottom line here is that kids really make up cruising, if you think about it. I mean, there's the grown-up stuff and all that, but kids have to be accompanied. So there's going to be at least 2, if
Well,
not 3
someone's got to
people.
pay for it.
Well, it's going to be 2 or 3 people.
All right, Jackie, ask them.
All right, I have Hannah here who's telling me she's been on 5 cruises.
Disney cruises.
You've been on 5 Disney cruises, Hannah?
And Hannah, where does it go? Where does those kids? Where do those?
The last one I went on
Yeah.
was on the Bahamas to St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Thomas, and Antigua.
I don't even think I can pronounce half of those.
That's pretty impressive.
I'm impressed.
Hannah, how old are you?
10.
Was that your favorite one so far?
Yeah.
What do you get to do on the cruise? Do you go to kids camp?
Yeah. And there's also this thing called the Edge that's 10 to 13. That's like the little private event with no parents and like no kids under 9.
Isn't that the best with no parents?
And no kids under 9.
And no kids under 9.
Did you
Big
get
kids
a lot of the water activities, go into the water with the kids?
Yeah, especially the aqueduct,
What ship were you on?
the Fantasy.
How are these kids so
This
smart?
kid is like, she must be
You're
in a
only
bus.
10?
Did you get on the bus? 'Cause she's brilliant.
She is.
What grade are you going into?
5th,
Where do you go to school?
St. Joan of Arc.
Beautiful. How nice. And that goes through middle school, right, also? Will you all stay there?
Yeah.
Maybe after 5th grade?
She's planning on it.
Let me ask you a question. You made a lot of friends when you were on the last cruise, right?
Yes.
Do you keep in contact with the friends that you make?
No.
You don't?
No.
That's something to think about, because I know some of the children who go on, they continue on social media with them, they have conversations with them, and in some cases the families plan their vacations to get back together again.
Who else is with you, Jackie?
I have. Who else is with me?
Who else went on a
I
cruise with Miss
have
Jackie?
went on a cruise.
Lillian.
She's walking around
Have
the
you
room.
ever been on a cruise?
If you could only see all the hands going
been
up
on
here,
a
it's pretty
Disney
remarkable. Me, me, me,
cruise.
me.
She's been on a Disney cruise.
Lillian said she's been on a Disney cruise. How is that like?
That's super fun.
Super fun.
Super fun.
What was the most
I went
fun
there
about
with
it?
my sister, and me and my sister went to the kids club.
Her and her sister went on the kids cruise. I was talking to her earlier. She is 6 and her sister is 4. So all ages. Who else?
Man, I didn't get to go
Who's
on
in the
no
beautiful
cruises.
headband? Over there?
Went
Okay.
on 4 cruises.
And what's your name?
Lily,
Lily's. What cruises have you been on?
I've been on the Scandinavian, one to Europe and Russia. And I've been
Holy
on-
smokes.
Will you adopt me?
Are you going back? Because I want to go with you.
I'm going back next year.
Of course she is.
Wow, that's spectacular.
Scandinavia.
Children are traveling younger, and if you think about the overall effect of it, they're coming in contact with different cultures, different people, different food, different activities, and they become bridge builders that these children can build upon as they go through school, as they get, with social media, connected to more people in the world. And if you look further down the road, what we really hope is going to happen, that these children will lead us into a more harmonious environment.
I don't think enough kids actually do cruising because it sort of changes her perspective. Look, she knows where she went. She knows the places, the name of the ships.
Scandinavia.
That's
she knows
incredible.
That's amazing.
Daniela, did you ever cruise?
Yes.
You just
to
went on
Bahamas.
to Bahamas? You just
What
went on
ship?
vacation also.
Oh yeah, right now I'm
Talk
going
it to the
to
mic.
I'm going to Chile and Peru for 1 month with my family.
Daniela is the co-owner of J&D Cakes, and for 3 years we've been trying to get her to join us on the show. So we had to bring it here because she keeps saying no, and then she
says
goes on
tomorrow.
vacation.
Tomorrow.
No.
Manana.
Oh my God.
Not too
no.
many questions, she tells
And you
us.
should have seen she was hiding in the back. I said, come here. She says, no. I said, get over here.
Tell us the story about Cake Wars, and how did all of this come to be with you and Joel?
Oh, but for that it's really fun and a little stress too. But it's in Los Angeles for 5 days, 4 or 5 days, and it's amazing. It's different. It's I don't know.
Whose
unbelievable.
idea was it to enter Cake Wars?
Oh, Joel.
Really?
Joel loved the TV, loved everything. Me, I don't like it.
What year
No.
was that you won?
2016.
16?
Oh, it was
That's when we
recently
started.
then.
And that was the winning cake?
No.
No. What was the...
It's for a birthday.
That's beautiful.
That Paddington Cake. 2016, you were the winner. Wow, unbelievable. Season 3 champions, the Paddington Bear Challenge.
Have you ever contemplated maybe going back? Will they allow you to go back?
Yeah, it's called, one time I'm going again for the Shrek. That
Are
time.
you going to do it?
They did
Yeah,
it.
I do it.
Oh, you
that.
did it already?
Yeah. And the next time I call again for a wedding show, but it's too much time. It's like 3 weeks. Yeah, I can close the store for 3 weeks.
It changes once you have a business, right?
Yeah.
Do you, do
Three
you have-
weeks could make it big, though. Can you imagine?
It's a
3 weeks?
competition, like a 10, I think it's 8 bakeries, different places.
Do you have a favorite cake that you've ever made?
The favorite cake, The Alice in Wonderland.
The Alice in Wonderland. Joel, do you have a favorite one? The Paddington.
Paddington Bear.
Which was the hardest cake you've ever made?
The Shrek. That one,
Shrek.
it
Yeah.
fell. It kind of got hot, right?
Yeah.
It didn't make it
Oh,
through
sorry,
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Shrek, it didn't make it because we made it like 5 feet tall. The Paddington Bear cake was 3.5 feet tall. And the Shrek was 5 feet tall. We want to make it bigger.
That's as
5
big as
feet.
me.
And
Yeah, it's
My cake was the
unfortunately,
size
it
of me.
didn't make it, you know. Yeah, Shrek fell.
The Shrek fell.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, can you put frosting on a human being?
I haven't
That's
done
another
it yet,
show,
but,
Freddy.
No, no. I'm saying they built,
Freddie.
not for nothing.
Freddie.
They built the same. Wait a minute. In New York.
Oh my God, Freddy.
In New,
You should be glad you're sitting with me.
not for nothing. There are children here, guys. In New York City, if you go to the windows where they have the mannequins,
Yes.
they move. Why? Because they're humans.
Of course.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
And they stay in the same position for 3 minutes and then they shift. That's what I was thinking
They're
about.
called living models.
Yes. So you take a human being and you put some kind of contraption together and you put the frosting on it and you make him a moving model.
They could
That's
be
what
a
I
walking
meant.
cake.
Yes, a walking cake.
Yeah, but I think the frosting would melt.
They do
'cause
that with a dress?
It would melt because
The fondue, a fondant dress?
The fondant.
oh yeah, that, yeah.
Really? A fondant dress? A
Mannequin models,
with
but I want to
fondant
do cake wars with a mannequin cake.
They have that at Disney World also with the, they have vines going up a wall, and it's a living vine where they're dressed as part of the vine, and you go back and you see them change position.
It's a person?
They're actually multiple
everybody
people.
take my idea. See, that's what I was talking about.
See, if you trademark it or patent it right here on
No,
TV,
everybody's
you're
already
good.
doing it.
So where was the competition held? Where did you do the baking?
In Los Angeles.
So you had to fly out? Did they?
Yes.
Now you have to pay your way there and back and all. They do all
No,
that.
everything is
And the kitchen
covered,
was
yeah.
fully equipped.
And the beautiful thing is they'll do anything here from cupcakes to single birthday cakes to these beautiful, beautiful event pieces.
Yes.
Anything at J&D Cakes. What's the phone number here?
561-569-8. Well, I'm
1860.
sorry.
1860.
Yes.
I see it. 561-569-1860, and they're at 281 North Federal Highway in Boca. Number
Right in our backyard.
Number 4 and number 5, right?
4 and number 5.
Four
yeah.
and
Yes,
number
you've
five.
What was the
expanded.
most unusual request you had for a cake?
This is a children's
Most
time.
unusual one?
Of course.
Oh, one time the divorce cake.
The divorce cake.
The divorce cake.
Jackie, what did I tell you, Jackie?
Paul
We're
wants to
talking-
do my wedding.
There
He
you
told me to
are.
keep track of how many carats are on the ring.
Expiration dates.
Expiration dates.
Yes, because
And, you know
eventually you
what?
get a divorce cake.
How many carats on the ring is that indicative of?
He said how many carats on the ring is how many years until the divorce. So then I'll just have to keep the contact card and then just get a cake and just give it to my husband. Congratulations, you're free.
Oh
And so am I.
She just
Imagine.
chased
So-
everybody away.
What was the divorce cake? What did it look like?
It's like with the things.
You know, the
The shackle,
shackles
the
and ball.
handcuffs.
Yeah, so the
ball
shackles
and
is kind
chain.
of like broken.
Yeah, like a free
Was this for a woman or for a man?
for a
For a
woman.
woman.
Of course it was.
She was celebrating her freedom. So.
Yeah.
A ball and chain. That
There
is
isn't enough
hilarious.
cake for a divorce cake. There's just not enough.
Did they have a
That's-
party to go along with the cake?
I'm sorry?
Did they have a party to go along with the
Yes,
cake?
yeah, it was a big party actually.
So is it like another bachelorette party, a divorcerette party?
I heard that we throw a curtain here and you have the bachelorette party on that side. Right?
Yeah, I could do that.
Get all sorts of dances and things going on in here. But anyway,
Jackie, are they telling you something over there?
They are telling me everything about their cruises still. They still love the topic. Not cruise, but still their face painting. I just want them to say it. Ready?
I've been on 10 cruises.
And how old are you, honey?
6.
you've been on more cruises than you've been alive, honey.
I went to Disney and I went to the Epcot and guess what?
What?
I went inside the Epcot and I also got to get my face paint 3 times.
Wow.
Wow.
The Epcot is the one that looks like a giant golf
ball.
ball, right?
Yes.
I got stuck in there once.
Epcot is how we travel the world with my family.
It comes
That's
down
as far as I
backwards.
go. I go to every country and eat my way through.
At the end, it comes down
Yes.
backwards. It stopped.
Jackie, ask her what her favorite cruise was. Which one did she like the best?
The Disney cruises.
The Disney.
Where'd
Are
you
there
go?
characters?
I went on the slide.
On the slide. Are there Disney characters on the cruise? Do
Yes.
Mickey and Minnie live there?
Yes.
Are the princesses there too?
Yes.
How about Frozen?
Yes.
What about this shark character? What's his name? Shark, everything. What's
Baby
his-
Shark?
Yeah, Baby
I don't
Shark.
think that's Disney. is it?
Shrek.
Oh, Shrek? Okay.
Close.
You gotta learn to know who you got.
And Disney.
Yeah, Shrek is not
That's not
Disney.
Disney?
Who's your favorite princess?
Teddy, stop laughing.
Not Belle. Ariel.
Ariel. Who's your favorite
Ariel.
princess?
Belle. Snow White. Princess Penelope.
Who's Princess Penelope?
From Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, Paul, do you know Princess
Never
Penelope?
heard of Wreck-It Ralph either.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Who's Wreck-It Ralph?
It's like this big, guy that's he
That's
was
old
the
school.
bad guy in the game, but he wanted to be the good
Yeah. How old is that kid?
guy. I'm 8.
22.
23.
I have to
Yeah.
tell you, I love getting the kids' perspective on the cruising, Paul. I think it's such a great concept because,
Yeah.
you know, the parents have fun, the kids get to have fun. It's a great family vacation, multi-generational. They
It
even
really
have
is.
groups right from 10 to 13. You're not even hanging with the 9-year-olds anymore.
Jackie, ask the girls if how many of them had their grandparents go along with them.
I went to Disney with my Nana and Papa and cousin.
Oh,
That's the
wait
best.
till Roland gets to say that about you.
I want to take him now. I want to
should.
take him to a zoo. They told me there's a zoo in Hialeah and there's one in West Palm.
West Palm.
You guys want to go to a zoo?
I want to go. I got a lot of
All right,
fun.
Freddie, they're all yours. We have the day off. We're good.
Where's the
You know what?
bus? Where's the
I'll
car?
get the no,
Let
I'll
Freddie
get the bus.
Jackie asks the questions and sends them to you. That's brilliant, Jackie.
Freddie's got 20 kids in the zoo.
She's working out that wife's angles. She's ready to go when she gets
That was
married.
brilliant,
You know, we
Jackie.
have the party bus.
We
We
do.
can bring the kids on the party bus. Yes. Oh my God.
A lot of fun.
Craziness.
Paul, when you book cruises with families, is there one more than others that they're gearing their family vacations towards?
It really depends. If they're Floridians, they typically would go like out of Fort Lauderdale or out of Miami, and they're looking more towards the destination. Royal Caribbean just opened up Perfect Day at Coco Cay, which is the ultimate water park for children and for grown-ups. How many of you girls have been to Coco Cay on Royal Caribbean?
On Royal Caribbean, anybody? No.
No, not yet.
think they've all been on the
Something you
Disney
have to do.
What's
So Coco Cay now is opening up to children.
It's of children and adults.
It's
Adults
that
have
huge
as
water
much
park,
fun.
right?
Huge water park. They have a balloon that goes up 150 feet. They have
There's a balloon that goes up 150 feet. And that's
Yeah.
fun to watch a balloon go up 150
it's
feet.
I
tethered
think you go
and
on
it's
it.
safe. You go on it. You go on it.
You go in the balloon, like
If
a
I
hot
wanted me
air
to fly,
balloon.
I would have had wings. Now, what about water parks? Is there a water park in Florida that's big?
Rapids.
Rapids Water Park.
Rapids Water Park?
Rapids?
Rapids?
Everybody gone to Rapids?
Why don't we ask them if they've ever
I
been
never
to beaches, right?
Coconut
Beaches.
Creek Water Park.
Coconut
Coconut
Creek
Creek.
Water
Beaches.
Park?
Beaches in Turk and Caicos has a huge water park that are there for the children. Adults can go and they can watch them over there. But it really is geared for a family. So there's entertainment that's for mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, or it could be family entertainment. They have many different types of Caribbean nights. They have special character activities. And as important when we're dealing with the children, children have allergies, peanut allergies, whatever. The diet is fit for the children so that while they're there, they're going to be safe. And they're going to be with kids who they're at their own age. And the activities are really educational as well as fun. They have a science lab. They have all sorts of creativity.
And on the ships, they have water parks, right? They got the water slides
Well,
and all that stuff. as well?
all of the large ships
You
have
go
water.
surfing? You ever gone surfing on one of those?
I
bad boys?
tried the Flowmaster one time,
Yeah.
and I smelled like Bengay the next day. Never went back the second day.
Wasn't so good for him, I guess.
Did you stay on the board?
3 seconds?
Do you know that if you fall off, the board stays there? You ever seen that?
It
the board
floats.
still floats, and you're like all over the place.
I learned what Code 7 means on the ship.
Yeah, it means come and help.
That
come and
means
help.
we need medical help at the flow rider.
Why, how many times did they call the code 7 on you?
You hear? I only went on it once. Once was enough.
Once was enough?
But you can also use it with a boogie board rather than trying to surf, which is, you're on your chest. It's a lot easier and a lot of fun. And they have one guest who goes. He's in his 70s, and he's been on hundreds of cruises, and he goes on the surfboard every single time that he goes on board the ship. And he's great at it. They also give private lessons, particularly to children, so that they learn how to do it also. Can you imagine going surfing on a cruise?
Christine says you should use BioFreeze, Paul.
BioFreeze, okay.
Yes. Paul's got people watching. BioFreeze, she likes your hat. She says it suits you.
Biofreeze you.
Paul has his
We're
followers.
going to freeze you and then put you on the board.
How's the food, girls, on the cruise ships? The food.
How's the food?
Good.
How
Very
about the
good.
pizza?
The what?
The
The
pizza?
pizza.
Good.
Yeah, was that your favorite? And did you go and make your own ice cream cones, the soft serve
I
ice?
love that. I just fill it up with strawberry and banana ice cream.
And you can have ice cream on a cruise all day long. They don't shut that thing down, right?
No, it's
Is
ongoing.
They
that
shut
all
it down at like 11 p.m. at night.
11 p.m. at night. I'm sorry.
Do you think that's too early?
Yeah, I think it should be open every day.
Every day, all day?
24 hours a day.
Strawberry and banana ice cream. It's got fruit flavored, so it's good for you.
It's the best.
It's like carrot
Now-
cake.
Did you eat with the children at night, or did you eat with your parents?
I ate by myself.
By yourself.
By your where? In the dining room? or
Up on the pool deck.
On
What
the
did
She
pool
you-
deck,
enjoys her
Paul.
alone time.
what
Paul,
did you?
on the pool deck.
Yeah, on the pool
Not
deck.
not in the room, on the pool deck.
Pool
She's
deck,
an
of
old
course.
soul.
And what did you have for dinner?
They probably have all different choices
Yeah,
for you.
many different choices on there.
Burgers and everything else, right?
Mostly the mac and cheese.
Of course.
mac and
Really
What
good.
is a cruise without mac and cheese?
Who's standing next to you with a cute little ponytail? What's your name?
Ellie?
Ellie? How
Have you been on a cruise?
No.
You want to go on one?
I guess.
Got to make friends with some of these kids who have gone.
Let me
Well,
ask you a
talk about
question,
that.
Ellie. What's your most favorite family vacation?
When we go to Universal.
And Paul, you'll also help book staycations like you going
We
to
do,
Universal.
yeah, we do a lot of staycations. Families they don't have the time to go away for multiple days, so they'll go to the west coast of Florida. They'll go up to the Space Coast, and some of them will just stay right within the county and go to different parks
You
and
book
different
all that?
movies. We do all of that.
So if I wanted to take a train ride, like they have that on the other side of Florida, they have that secret train, mystery train.
yeah.
You book all those things.
We can
right?
do those things, and when we're doing like a destination, we can also get tickets for a theater or for a sporting
So
event.
give me an itinerary of different things to do on the weekend.
You tell
I
me
didn't
where
even
you
know
wanna
did
go.
that. I don't know where I want to go. I just want to go.
Give Paul a call, 561-232-2626. Who else has a favorite family vacation? Raise your hand. All right,
How
Thomas,
many?
Jackie.
How many went out of the United States?
Let's find out where they went, Jackie.
I went to Italy and London this summer.
What's your
Wow.
name?
Annabelle.
Annabelle.
That's a beautiful name.
Beautiful.
We went to the Bahamas.
How did you get there?
Boat.
Cruise
boat?
ship.
Took a boat.
Was that the Disney cruise?
She's on my boat.
No, I took my friend's boat.
You took your friend's boat.
That's even better.
Nice.
Holy smokes.
I found my
Your
new
friend got
best
a
friend,
I
guys.
know. Who
You
else?
ain't
hanging
lying.
out here for
I hear
today.
that.
Who else went someplace great?
I went to the Bahamas.
Bahamas.
Out of the state or country?
Bahamas
said out of the country,
You have
but-
another
Oh,
country?
that's just the Bahamas.
And what about a state?
I went to Montana.
How many would like to have Jackie as a babysitter when you go away on vacation?
Oh my goodness. All right. I'll do it.
Jackie's hired for babysitting
Do
as
it.
nanny services. Not only do we supply interns, we now supply nannies.
Jackie's going to have to run the Children's Television Network, which is the theme of everything we're doing today.
you gotta
that's
get that
how
done
things
before the
were
wedding.
miraculously
You know what?
worked
Just give me a microphone and I'll document the whole vacation that I'm on with these
We're
kids.
going
I
to
can
send her with
see
a
that.
GoPro.
Okay, fine.
out. We'll put a blog together and a book and a movie.
Freddie takes 10 to the zoo. I take 10 on a cruise.
Oh, there
I'm
you go.
going
I think
with
that's
Jackie.
fair.
And they're signing up.
I love it. Do you know, when
Paul's
I
getting me
used
in
to
trouble.
coach, there was a mandatory have to watch a movie when you were on my team.
A movie?
A movie. So I took kids to
Game
watch.
you mean game films?
No, a movie. Just a regular movie. They went batting practice, and then we went to a movie, and then dinner. This was from me, from coaches.
Okay.
Everybody thought I was nuts, man. But If I had known you, I would have taken them on a small cruise. Of course, the parents got to go. But when you do this stuff, you see the way they're all they're
bonding.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. That's why what you're doing is so important to the community.
Plus, they're sharing and they're helping one another. They're learning a lot of team building and leadership skills.
really
This
cool.
is not only for the food, it's for the experiences that they're getting, helping one another. And I bet you these kids have made friends now and they'll be friends for a long time.
What about you, Lillian? Have you made a lot of friends?
I have a lot of friends.
Lillian, what grade are you going into?
First.
You going to meet your teacher tomorrow?
Yes.
Do you have any idea what her name is?
No.
No.
Do you guys still bring an apple to the teacher the first time you met her or something?
I have.
That's old.
Well, I'm an old guy. I gotta tell you.
That's old
Old
school.
school, dude.
So what do you give her? The keys to a car or something? New school? What do you give your teacher? Nothing?
Flowers?
Do you do that?
Chocolate.
I gave my teacher flowers, a new pencil, a new pen, and chocolate.
I'd rather bring an apple.
It's old school, dude.
Old school. I'm old school.
How many of you girls now that you've learned how to bake, how many of you have boyfriends that you're going to make a cake for? Oh, not yet. Okay. Okay.
Listen, girls, boys have cooties, right?
Not today.
Just
Okay.
enjoy being girls and having fun. Let's go to commercial break. For all your travel needs, give Paul a call, 561-232-2626. You can always find him on Facebook, online at cruiseoptics.com. We are live from J&D Cakes in East Boca Raton with Kids Camp and Joelle and Daniela. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
All right.
Hi, my name is Leslie Carmen, and I'm the founder from Carmen Care Laser here in Boca Raton. We've done so many treatments. We've treated people with severe back pain, knee pain. If your pain has been there for so many years, often we just have a tendency to just believe that we're not going to get better.
I had a bad injury with my knee, my left knee, and it is amazing after just 3 treatments. And even after the first treatment, I could tell a huge difference.
We'd love to invite you to come see us and be a part of that. Thank you.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Very
Where's your
nice.
bell?
Right here. Hold on. I'm watching the video. We're watching the video that Manuel
Look
put
at those
together.
little
Look at
ones.
Wow.
that. Wow, J&D Cakes. All right, here we go.
Nice job, Manuel.
Very cool. Very nice job. Nice job.
Fantastic. That is a great spot Manuel put together from J&D Cakes. We're live from J&D Cakes at Kids Camp. We're in East Boca Raton. Unbelievable. And on our 1 o'clock hour, we don't want you to miss it, so do not tune out because we're going to switch the cameras around and we're going to have all the kids. You're going to be able to see what they are creating after our next commercial break. Some switch things around so you can see these beautiful faces.
So, Dawn, what do you think about doing this as a couple's date? Coming in and baking together and decorating?
I think it's a great idea. I think that's the trend. People are going to Sur La Table, blah. I don't even know how to pronounce that one.
They're
They're doing
painting with a
cooking.
bottle of wine and painting. Why not cake decorating?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm glad you brought that up. Because on Tuesday, we are going to iRobot.
iRobot?
iRobot
Brewery,
which is on Federal in
Yeah.
Boca. And we are going to do a dating show. We are asking if you are single, male and female, come on out. And we're going to put together some kind of questions. And we're going to interview people, let them interview, and we're going to see.
Is this like the old dating game?
He wants to do
Okay.
a dating game.
I want to do a dating game type of deal.
Not for the children, for the adults.
No, for the adults. And then things like this can be done, where you can learn to cook with those people. I mean, can you imagine? How would you feel if somebody took you on a date, a guy took you on a date, to come here and learn how to cook?
So if you're single and you are interested in our dating show on Tuesday, live at iRobot, give Freddy a call at 866-224-5422.
Give me a call. Or better yet, come to iRobot.
So what are the age restrictions on this?
If you have
Over
a
18.
pulse, you can come.
Over 18.
Yeah, you got to be over 18.
Well, over 18.
Not even. I think 21 because it's a
It's a
bar.
brewery. Over 21 to
Over
join us
21.
at the brewery.
And you will be carded at the door. So don't try to be slick.
So we're going to be there on Tuesday. What else you got cooking, Paul?
Wow. I really like the idea. I think this has got to get legs to
See
it.
that? He likes legs. What can I tell you?
And again, but I'm bummed.
So I was reading in the New York Times, weddings are becoming more and more
Scarce?
Smaller?
They're getting smaller. Not only are they getting smaller, there's actually few of them that are going on. A lot of the millennials are opting out of it. And what is emerging is this trend to what is called micro weddings.
That sounds like a micro. Small.
It's small, and it is budgeted, in some cases, as low as $2,000 for a wedding.
Wow.
And if you go to a florist and you say, I'd like to get a centerpiece, it's going to be X number of dollars. If you say it's a wedding, it's going to be a surcharge, simply because it's a wedding. And what people are doing, they're finding out that rather than spend here in Palm Beach, the average is $48,000 for a wedding. $68,000 in New York City.
Yeah, right.
So people are finding out that while it's a wonderful time, it's a dream, it's what they want, spending less and then having that money available to do other things like buy a house and so forth, they have all of the experiences and they then can do other things. And as I was looking at this idea of micro wedding and talking to my friends at Sandals, with that free wedding that they have when you get married with a 3-night stay, what a wonderful opportunity it is to go away with maybe 10 people, that's all you need, or more if they want to come, and for as low as $2,600 for a couple for 3 nights, you have a free wedding, have a wonderful time for 3 nights, and then when you come home, you can have a party in your yard for 100, 200 people for 1,000 or 2 more, and you've had the same effect as having a large wedding
married.
without expending that kind of money. And this seems to be a growing trend as people are now graduating with college debt. They're wanting to buy a house.
Yeah.
They're strapped for cash. Their parents in retirement are strapped for cash. And this seems to be an emerging trend. And
What a great idea. A micro wedding. Save some money. I'd love for you to get behind the counter and take that phone call.
Well, I thought it was our phone. The funny thing is that people get married, they're taking out loans to pay for weddings.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
I mean, why would you do that? If you can't afford it, don't do it. And they're missing the boat, no pun intended, If you have it done at Sandals, you're going to save a lot of money. You come home with some cash.
And what a
right?
great vacation.
And it isn't like you're going to miss a beat because it's all fun. It's all dedicated to fun.
And all the food and liquor are included.
I mean, what more can you ask for? It's like a giant party for everybody anyway.
So just some of the things they're talking about. They had a micro wedding. They took 12 guests. 12 guests. They have their maid of honor. They have their best man. They have family. If other people want to come, they can. I priced it out. What would it cost for that kind of an event at Sandals? You were looking at total price of $25,000.
To take 12 people for, what, 3 nights?
Three nights.
Still a fraction of the price of a wedding.
Well, when you divide it, right, you're going to be getting that in return on what people give you anyway. I remember I spent $18,000 on my wedding.
Back then?
Back then. Which, if you multiply it by 3.5, they told me is what the number would be today. But when I went in there, there was a seafood bar, a whole room of seafood. The wedding before me canceled.
Ooh, so that came along.
So they gave it to me.
Oh my God!
Because what was he gonna do?
Only
He says,
Freddie.
I swear, it's a true story.
Honestly, how do you do that?
So I went in there. I told Michelle, they're giving us this room full of lobster and clams and everything else. Forget about what I was getting. I was getting the cheap stuff. This thing was unbelievable. And the guy says, "Yeah, you know what? Take it." He says, "It's a $30,000. It was much more than my wedding. That one room."
How big was your wedding when you got married?
I had 100 people.
That had been the average. Those averages are going down. But, you know, one of the articles they made here is the bride wore a cocktail dress, $110 as opposed to thousands of dollars for a dress that you're either going to wear once or shred after the ceremony.
Imagine asking the girls if they want a big wedding or not. Jackie, ask the girls what kind of wedding they want.
Girls, what kind of wedding do you want?
Princess wedding or
I just caught her off guard because she's asking me if I'm married.
Kind of wedding?
What kind of wedding?
Fancy one like a princess.
A fancy one like a princess. And there you have it. It starts at 10.
Do you remember how much you spent on your wedding dress?
Yeah.
How much?
A couple thousand.
That's just sick.
We got to check the speaker, guys, or the gain on that.
You got to get your game down. You know, the funny thing is that Michelle's dress broke. Something happened. So we had to rush to Long Island to get a dress. There's a famous place out there. It costs $6,000. $6,000. Who spends $6,000 on a dress?
You could spend $2,000 on flowers, stationery, cost of music if you have either a DJ or if you're going to go to a live band. I mean, you look at all of the add-ons that come along and you finally put a price tag on all of it. It is huge. And that's why weddings have become such a big part of what I know that we're doing, but also at Sandals and Beaches. It's becoming something that couples really want. And it's staged. So you have a micro wedding where they are doing all of the planning, you're going there, you're getting married, you're having a wonderful time. Then stage 2 is their elopements, where there's a plan and a few people going, and you bring the things that you really want to bring, and then there's the more traditional. But even there, they go into micro, where they limit the number of guests, and then you bring the party to your home afterwards.
Are these on the beach, inside facility? Is there greens?
They have maybe at every one of the Sandals, they have at least 5 different venues. So you can be by the water, you can be in a chapel, you can be inside, you can be pretty much in a garden, wherever you really want to be. And it matters not where you're getting married, because the whole thing is pre-planned when you get there. And of course, we talked about trying on your wedding, where you can go beforehand, meet with the wedding planner, and as little or as much as you want to spend, it's all there for you. You want it, you can get it.
So many options, from planning a wedding to going on a cruise to taking your children, your parents, the whole sandwich generation. But the plus side, you get to go with your kids, your grandchildren. What a great idea that would be.
It is. And you know, when my kids got married, Freddy went top shelf. There were robots. There were people from South America, dancers. I was just exhausted being there, but I got to celebrate that with my parents. My mom and dad stayed.
It's beautiful.
And then I went to Geoside, and it was old school. It was like in the country. There were birds and those things that fly. What do they call those?
Butterflies.
Drones. Drones. They had drones.
Geo had drones. Of course, we should. Of course, Geo had drones.
Yeah, drones. He had computer technology inside. I mean, the place was old school tradition. It was the complete opposite of Freddy's. But holy smokes! But the kind of money that you spend for these things, it's not cheap.
No.
I remember as a kid going to, you talk about old school weddings, growing up in an Italian family in New York, they made sandwiches.
Jackie's mine.
And the sandwiches made from home were served. Yeah, so the whole wedding industry has changed, and more people now are opting to spend less and put money towards a house, pay off debt. And if you have a micro wedding or you have a regular wedding, if it's at Sandals, you can pay towards it. So if you're getting married in 2020, 21, 22, you can book it now, lock in prices for today, and pay it off little by little, or put it down as a gift registry where people can contribute rather than buy you pots and pans which you don't need.
It's a great idea. You can put towards everything for your gift registry, go on a honeymoon. Call Paul for all your travel needs, from weddings and honeymoons, a micro wedding, a tremendous wedding, Sandals Beaches, even a family cruise.
Yeah, 1,600 micro wedding with only 12 guests.
Getting ready to plan winter vacation now is
And
what it is.
and it's really cool because, a lot of people also are doing dinners for weddings. They go to this big place because the whole theme of this has changed. I mean, listen, every woman wants to have that perfect wedding, right? And I understand that. But wouldn't it be better if you spend a little bit more money on a perfect honeymoon?
Absolutely.
Which a lot of people don't do because they can't afford to do it because they spend all the money on a wedding.
Well, it's not only the money, it's the time to be away. I mean,
leaving work too.
Having 15 jobs, is really difficult.
Or if you're on a career track, not being at work is held against you. Your work gets late, your project is delayed, it affects your career for the next 5 years.
Right.
So they just don't do it. They don't take vacations. They don't take sick days.
It's true. Give Paul a call for all your vacation needs, 561-232-2626. We are going to go to a commercial break, turn our cameras around, and welcome the kids of J&D Cakes Camp with us. So stay tuned. Our phone lines are open, 888-994-4995, and we will be right back.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Are you ready for the challenge? Do you know what's coming? Are you ready to become a healthier you in 12 weeks? Welcome to Shred Zone. Shred Zone Fitness offers a personalized training program that you can do. With 30 minutes of time and online daily support, motivation, and a customized, easy, and flexible program designed with you in mind. Contact us at ShredZoneOnline.com and Shred Zone Fitness Studio, 561-331-2059. Shred Zone Online gives you 24/7 access to your personal trainer, personalized nutrition suggestions, strength training, and weekly accountability. Contact Shred Zone today at 561-331-2059. Let Shred Zone shred you to a better health. ShredZoneOnline.com or 561-331-2059.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Nick. I'm at Hey Mr. DJ Courtesy Limo. I service all of South Florida. We offer really great services. We offer DJ and limo service. When you book the DJ service through us, you get the courtesy limo for the entire day. My office number is 561-507-4376. Mention Yelp or Google, you get 15% additional savings. You can look me up on Yelp or Google under Hey Mr. DJ.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Welcome back. Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Can you still join to win a
free cruise?
Free cruise?
Absolutely. If anyone requests a Travel Planner magazine and they go to the back page, very bottom
of this back
they're going to
page.
see a website to go to. If they put in that code, they'd be automatically entered to win a 7-night cruise.
So check it out. You can go to the website. Go to thecpmagazine.com/contest. Entry code on this one is 23198. You can be entered to win a 7-night cruise. So that's something really awesome.
And inside the magazine are all of the specials across cruise ships, land resorts, all-inclusives, tours, whatever it is you might want to do, it's in there and it shows you where the bargains are.
Fantastic. We are live at J&D Cakes in East Boca Raton, and on our camera we have switched it. We need to move that light if we can.
No, leave the light
You like
alone.
the light pole right in front of them?
That's right. Leave it right there.
We can leave it right there then. We've switched over. We've moved the camera so you can see some of these kids that are finishing up kids camp here at J&D Cakes. You got to hear a lot of them on the last hour, and now we get to see them. We also have mini mitzvahs in the house. Kids with capes. We've got Amy Trujillo and her two beautiful girls. Why does she look terrified, Amy? You okay over there, honey? Yes. How did you girls like Monday night?
I loved it.
What did you like about it? Introduce yourselves.
I'm Riel Trujillo, and I really liked Monday night because it was an experience of a lifetime.
What did you get to do Monday night?
We went on the radio station and the TV,
and it was really nice. So thank you.
It was our pleasure. You girls did a spectacular job. And your sister was with you?
Yeah.
What is your name?
Allie.
Allie, did you have a good time?
Yeah.
What did you talk about?
We talked about mini mitzvahs, our programs, helping other people.
I have to tell you, that show Monday night was unbelievable. You drove our board operator, Blake, crazy with those phone calls. Blake has never had so many phone calls in
No, but
27
he enjoyed
minutes.
the show. He was saying, this is really spectacular.
What did he tell you after the show?
He says it's a good deal that you were doing that, and the way you guys handle it, you sound like you were in the business for a long time, which is really a compliment because he doesn't compliment anybody.
So what do you think about J&D Cakes in this camp?
I really like it, and I asked my mom if I could go here.
That's right. You have to say, Mom, I want to make you a cake. Now, let me ask you guys something. If you had a chance to do a radio show or learn how to cook here, which would you pick? That's a tough question.
How about we combine them?
That was my answer.
I would combine them. That's really hard.
And didn't you tell me you wanted to interview grown-ups?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think of next to you? A couple of grown-ups.
You can interview
Let's
Jackie
interview
and
Paul.
Paul.
Let's ask him some questions,
Yes,
right?
what would you like to know?
How long have you did this business?
I have been with the cruise industry about 2 years. So I just recently bought a cruise planners agency, and I've been planning cruises for 2 years and trips. What would you like to know?
I don't know.
How old are you?
I'm 7 and I'm turning 8 next year.
Going to be 8. I have a grandchild 7 years old, and I'll tell you what, I got to introduce you to. You probably got a lot of things in common.
Paul's a matchmaker for all
Allie
ages.
and Bree, we asked the other girls a question. Have you ever been outside of the United States on a vacation?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Bree and Allie, have you?
Yes.
Where have you been?
Africa. I know.
Africa?
Africa. Africa.
Morocco.
That's close enough.
Wow.
That's in Africa, North Africa.
And where else? You just went on a great trip.
We just went.
Didn't they just go to Cuba?
Last year. 2 years.
Last year you went to Cuba.
Last year we went to Cuba.
How was Cuba?
It was really nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
Have you ever been on a cruise?
Yes.
What cruise?
We've been on Royal Caribbean.
And how was the kids' camp?
Yeah, that's probably one of our favorite parts of our cruise.
What did you like best in the kids' camp?
What I like about kids camp is I like being around other kids because I'm a really people person.
It's a really peaceful person.
She is a people person. There's no doubt.
Peaceful people person.
You are.
And how old are you?
I'm 9, but I'm turning 10 in November.
She'll be
November.
19 tomorrow.
She'll be 29
Yeah,
tomorrow with
yeah.
this pace. I can't.
I can see that.
And they did a great job. And Amy, tell us more about Monday night. What kind of feedback did you get?
We got some great feedback. We have a lot of parents who are interested. For those that don't know, Mini Mitzvahs, we are a program open to 1st and 5th grade children, all children, to help get them involved within the community and community projects. And it was a hit. Thank you so much for having
You
us
guys did a
on.
great job. You know, it's really funny because
Thank you.
we talk about the kids and how they're maturing and they're learning this whole thing. But you know, mom ain't a slouch. She's actually been getting better and better in the interview process, and she put this whole thing together, right? And she says, as long as we keep to the plan, but sometimes things don't have a plan, and things just happen. And when we came in here today, right, you should have seen all the interns' faces.
About what?
All
The
the
kids or the
producers,
size of where they were
about
going
the
to set
size
up?
of the room. They said, "Where are we going to do this?" I said, "Right here." They go, "Uh-huh." Hector was like, "Uh-huh." At least Hector, we moved the furniture. Manuel's like, I mean, they were just standing around going, "We're going to do it where?" And you did it.
You girls like to bake?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to bake?
Cake.
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 What kind of cake?
Any kind of cake?
Vanilla, chocolate. What about you?
Any. At home, I usually like vanilla and chocolate.
Well, that sounds good.
Does mom like to bake at home? Does she make you cookies and stuff?
Yeah, she likes to bake.
Huh? Do you help
Good
her?
answer.
Yeah.
Just to earn your allowance,
Let
right?
me ask you a question. You said after Monday night you girls want to do this show again.
Yeah.
What was the name of your show? your radio TV show?
Kids with Capes.
And how did you come up with that name?
Well, we came up with Kids with Capes because each time you do a kindness deed, we want to call you up to the radio show and like ask you what you did.
Any kind of act of kindness?
Yeah, like a big pot.
And what's an act of kindness, Allie? What does that mean?
It means
Allie's still tired.
Let's ask the other girls. Brielle, ask them if they've ever done anything for kindness.
did you guys do anything of kindness?
Well, some of the best kindness is when you do things for other people expecting nothing in return, where you do it out of the goodness of your heart. And I was watching a video on YouTube this morning, and it was a food truck, and it said free food. And when the people went up, they had hamburgers that they were having, and they said, you can either get a free hamburger or you could pay $1 for someone else to get a free hamburger. And person after person after person, guess what they did?
Paid the dollar.
They paid more than $1 to feed multiple people. And that is really what you're spreading, is that kind of good joy. You never know where it goes and who you're going to help. And that could be, for some people, maybe the only meal they'll have that day because of your generosity. And that's
Let's
amazing.
ask the girls from J&D Camp. Have you girls ever done an act of kindness for somebody else?
I helped my sister do something very nice.
What did you help her do?
So once I helped her tie her doll's hair, and she said thank you.
Very nice. Anybody
and
else?
This morning she buttoned my shirt, and my mom said, "Please change until your other dress for today." And then I went over to my sister saying, "Hurry up."
Please and thank you. That's important.
And then my sister just asked very nicely, say, "Come here. I want to untie your dress for you." And I said, "Okay."
Wow.
Very nice.
You
And
have a good
who else
sister.
behind
We
you,
have somebody
Jackie?
back here. Tell us your name and your age and what you did.
Hannah, 10 years old, and I helped my brother with his homework.
Very nice.
That's wonderful.
My name is Sadie, and when
Sadie?
I was on one of my vacations, we had this bag of food that we weren't going to use, and there was this homeless guy out in front of the hotel, so we gave him the bag of food.
That's one of my favorite
Beautiful.
ones.
Yeah.
You never know.
Anybody
who say
else?
You're gonna make.
When my name's Sophia, I'm 8, and when we were in Montana, we got this cookie, and it was disgusting, but there was this really old lady that looked like she was hungry, so we gave it to her.
All right. Very nice. Anybody else do a random act of kindness for somebody to help them out?
My name is Camilla, and I baked a cake with my daddy when it was my birthday.
Very nice.
That was nice of your dad, right?
Only a little bit.
Okay.
How
Only a
how
little bit.
old are you?
6.
Wow.
We have some big girls over
Big
here.
job.
Jackie, but you never knew you'd be doing this today, did you?
Listen, I totally didn't, but I made a new best friend.
And they've done a
her
really
I-
nice job braiding your hair.
Oh my God. And we got it on
Yes.
camera so everyone can see. If you need your hair and makeup done, just come down to the Brooklyn Cafe. We're here at J&D Cakes with these hairstylists.
Unbelievable. And what are you guys doing over there? What's Joelle doing and the rest of the crew? And Daniela, what are they doing back there?
Joy, what are you doing?
They're making the cake pops?
What are you doing, sweetness?
They're putting like white chocolate, and they're putting chocolate on the cake pops.
How do they taste?
Good. I don't know.
You haven't tasted them yet? You want to go back and decorate?
I did mine.
You did yours. Can we see what it looks like?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's bring it up.
Go do yours, Lillian.
What's next for Mini Mitzvahs, Amy? What's your next event and how people can get involved?
Okay, we have an event coming up on September 29th on that Sunday, and what the children
look
will
at this.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Keep going.
What the children will be doing is baking banana bread to be delivered to homebound elderlies. in the area. So if you'd like to get involved, have your children get involved, just start introducing them into the community, into projects. So by the time they get into middle school, they already have that foundation. You can reach us at www.minimitzvahs.com. And that's the best way to get in touch with us. That has all our information on there.
And what's your mission? Why did you start Mini Mitzvahs?
Mini Mitzvahs was created with the idea of getting children involved from a young age into awareness of what's going on around them. So by the time they get into middle school, they are just apt to not get into like at-risk behaviors.
And have you seen a change from when they start with you as they progress forward?
100%. We have children that come to all of our events, and the feedback that I get from parents is they are so much more aware when they go out with their kids in the community, out to dinner, out on the weekends, how their children just seem to notice what's going on around them more, seem to notice a homeless outside the window more. And instead of just noticing, they say how they can help. Mom, can we help? Can we get involved? What can we do to make life a little easier for some people that need it?
Wow, what a gift.
Well, it's amazing. What do you got there, Paul? What do you got?
You got a cake pop, Paul?
Yeah, why don't you tell us what you baked?
I made vanilla cake pops.
May I hold it up?
Yeah.
A vanilla cake pop.
What about strawberry?
Dipped in
I see some
chocolate.
strawberry
Wow,
over
Freddy.
here.
It's like strawberry.
Look at those.
It's strawberries,
strawberry
like chocolate.
sprinkle.
There was 6, Paul.
And all the decorations are made out of fondant.
Fondant.
They
Is
are
that the
beautiful.
edible Play-Doh?
Yeah.
Do you like the fondant?
Not really.
Not really? I think
It's
good.
delicious.
I love
can't
the
eat it.
fondant.
We love the fondant.
Jack, I'm glad you have a new best friend.
Yeah, this is my best friend Lillian.
I love your
And
name, Lillian.
Lillian is 6. She's going into 1st grade. Are you super excited?
Yes! And those cake pops look delicious. You've got
you make
Hannah.
We have
who
some
brought
more
hers
over
also.
here.
What else do you have, Hannah?
Hannah's got some.
I have like this heart, this teal heart one.
Oh, look
made
at
out of
that.
fondant. And same with Sadie's. They're vanilla. And I wrapped them in different colors.
You're very gifted.
I have to
That's
tell you,
very
I
nice.
loved all of their names.
I know, right?
They're very
Got the most
different. They're
Well,
pretty
girls
unique.
have the most beautiful names.
They're
Guys,
so
Jack
pretty.
and Paul.
Lillian, do you have a
pretty names.
nickname? Do people call you Lily or just Lillian?
They call me Lily and Liliana.
Liliana, too?
I have a
My
granddad,
dad
a
calls me
Liliana.
LGG.
LGG.
LGD.
We have LGG here.
But Dawn and Freddie, the creativity on each one of these pops is so unusual. I mean, the thought that went into it. It's absolutely a work of art, and I bet you they're going to be delicious, aren't they?
Look how happy Joel is back there, too, and Daniela. You guys should be so proud of what you've done. Look at all the smiles on
Big
these
accomplishment.
faces.
You want to put that
Very
back?
You've really, I mean, what you have created in 3 years since we've met, to take on this undertaking, this second bay they expanded on recently, to open up for the kids' camp, and to put all the smiles. Look at these faces.
And you're going to have to open up on the weekend because every kid in the world is going to want to do this.
I know, Allie and Brielle want to come already.
We have some more over here.
You have more cake pops?
Holy smokes, look at that.
Why don't you tell us
Don't
what
you
you
love that
made?
headband?
Yes.
Camilla.
Camilla.
What'd you make?
How old is
I made-
Camilla? How old are you, Camilla?
6, and I made Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse cake pops, and they're strawberry, and I made a kitty one, and it's white, and a chocolate one that's strawberry too.
Can I hold up the Mickey Mouse one for everyone to see?
Paul, don't eat it.
Paul loves it.
Paul, don't eat it.
Wow, look
Wow.
at that.
That is.
I
That is
think
really
you can be
nice.
hired by a bake shop in Disney World.
I think we got to let Disney know all
I'm
about
going
you.
to go for her to get lessons. This is absolutely beautiful.
That is outstanding work.
Well, maybe if any of you girls want to get involved with mini
And I have
mitzvahs,
2 stripes ones, and I have a star one, and a mermaid tail one.
and a mermaid tail. Wow.
You are so talented.
Let me ask a question. Can you take this kind of activity like for a birthday
just be
party,
careful.
right? Like
Somebody
let's say
behind.
Rowan's, I don't know, 2nd, 3rd birthday, and I wanted to do where the kids actually get to do all of this as part of his party. Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
I'm sure you can. I'm
I
sure you
got
could
some
do a birthday
more.
party here.
You got some more?
You
Of
got
course you
more,
do.
Paul?
I
What you got
do.
there?
This is all in pink. It's gorgeous.
Look at her shirt.
I have my favorite one is one that's, oh my gosh, it's stuck. Whatever, but it's pink with white icing stripes and sprinkles. What?
Did you taste your food? Did you taste yours?
Um,
Did you taste it?
Not yet.
Why don't you take a bite right here and let us know what you think?
Tell us what you think about your
I guess
favorite creation. Look at this.
Brielle and Allie, do you have any questions you want to ask these other girls?
Hold on, how is it?
The icing is really hard, but good. And the cake is good.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate yourself?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10? That's
Pretty
pretty
good.
good.
I think on
11.
decorations, it's more 10 out of 10. The decorations
11.
are beautiful.
11.
I give it 15.
There you go.
I give it 15 out of here.
And how old are you?
8.
8 years old.
Remarkable.
Brielle, you have a question? No? You're just enjoying
I got
it?
a
Piece of cake.
I got a question. I got a question.
We'll get you a cupcake.
Being it's going to be kids in capes, is that what it is? Kids in capes?
How'd you come up with that name, though?
Superheroes. Superhero. It's like being a superhero, no?
Well, it's like a superpower of kindness.
Yeah.
Superpower of kindness.
Now, I was thinking, you have your beautiful shirts that you guys wear. Why don't we attach to the shirt a cape? And on the back it says it.
That was one of my ideas.
What a great idea.
Was it? That's where I got it.
You
That's
must
where I
have
got
told
that
him the
idea.
idea.
But I would love it on T-shirts because everybody's going to want one, and you have to make it so it's affordable to get it.
Brielle had mentioned that she wanted, when a child came on to the show and talked about how they helped the community, that they could get a cape to take with them.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. I want a shirt, so you better make an exception here. Yes, and I will wear it.
What's it going to say?
The name
want
of
a
the
cape?
show. Yeah, I want to have a cape on it. Why are you laughing?
I think they're all enjoying their cake pops. Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, more of J&D Cakes. We're going to talk to the kids. We've got Brielle and Allie. We've got Amy from Mini Mitzvahs Kids with Capes, our new children's television miniseries. Stay tuned. Our phone lines are open.
Wave bye-bye to everybody.
888-994-4995. Hey, kids, say we'll be right back.
Be right back.
Be right back.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
There, we're back.
I make you laugh.
There was something, I gotta tell you. Yes, something. All right, and where are we?
Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We are live at J&D Cakes in East Boca Raton. It is Kids Camp. We've got Jackie Birch and Paul Vadiato of CruiseOptics.com there on camera 3, and they're talking to the kids at J&D Cakes. We have Amy Trujillo and Brielle and Allie from Mini Mitzvahs, Kids with Capes.
They're so cute.
We have Karen with us, girls, and we're talking about adding the capes to your shirt. She said she has some ideas for you.
Okay, well, designer KWN, I'm a fashion designer, and I love the fact that you guys are doing such a wonderful job and such a great humanitarian at your ages. And the quickest way to make your cape on the back of your shirt is to get those cutouts. You can get it from the dollar store. It's the Velcro cutouts with the double sides. You can stick them on, and then you can sew around the corners to put the soft side on the shirt. And then you can go and get the little vinyl polyester cutouts from Joann's Fabric, cut out the shape of your cape, and then attach the hard side, which is where you stick the Velcro on the back. Sew around those corners. You can do it by hand. You don't have to use a sewing machine. And then stick them onto the shirt, so that way you can take them on and off. You're not stuck with a cape on there.
You like that idea? Brielle, come on up. You guys want to come up in here, sit next to Karen, and kind of design your shirts? We're going to, you girls stay with Jackie. I'm going to bring Mini Mitzvahs up here, and we can sort of just stand around, because I see we've got plenty of room here on the camera, Freddie. So we're good.
Yeah, plenty of room.
Come on over here. Come sit with Karen.
I think everybody will get a chance to
sit on the chair.
There you go. Mom's over there, too. So what are your ideas about the capes?
Well,
She's going to take you home.
well, my mom said that, yeah, I want, like, to call up somebody and, like, give them the capes. But I really like that idea about the taking it on and off, because it's really smart, and I really like it.
What do you think, Allie?
I think like we could write something big with kids and capes, and like it's red and blue, and like we could do stars all around it.
That's a good. Oh, I was going to ask you what color cape.
Well, you could do all colors. Look, you have green, you got orange, you have yellow, you have black, you have blue, you have purple, you have pink. You could do a tie-dye tape.
It would match.
I wanted to do like red to make it like look like a cape.
I like her idea. Do guys wear tie-dye?
Guys.
Do they?
want
Guys
to
wear
express
tie-dye?
themselves.
Guys wear tie-dyes. They're doing a lot of tie-dye jeans right now.
Guys wear tie-dye jeans?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah? I've never seen you wear tie-dye jeans.
I'm going to make you a pair of tie-dye
You're saying yeah, but I never see it.
No, we can take your black jeans and we
I
can
don't think
actually bleach them. We can reverse them.
No, that's the way you wash. You told me what you did to a banner. You washed it with the red, remember?
happen as a
No,
matter of
I mean
fact.
I'm serious. I never seen Hector with one.
Teddy's
Paul,
underneath the table.
you wear. Yeah, I can imagine you wear tie-dye something.
Yeah, way back in the day.
In the day, but I mean today. Hey, Manuel, you wear tie-dye clothes? No, that's a no right there. He's wondering what the hell I'm talking about.
Freddie, it
still
goes
do.
back
They
to
do a
the
lot of
days of she
spraying.
wore a flower in her hair.
I like the Captain America look, the blue with the red and the star, and you know the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
cape thing.
I like the star idea,
Definitely
which is
right.
a really good idea.
Like the stars are all around it in a circle.
See, I
And
kind
you're
of
going
like
to make
that.
all of these capes? Yes. Mom, you're now going to sew. Do you sew, Amy?
Very little with a needle.
Yeah, that's all it takes to attach the Velcro.
I have to tell you, girls, as amazing as you are, your mom is really a spectacular mom. Because look what she has created, right? And she brings all of this kindness from our community out.
I feel sorry for you. You're gonna be sewing 400 shirts.
You have some gorgeous girls.
Well,
I think
we'll
we
get
all
some
kick in.
volunteers that
Yes.
are going to sew.
What
We
kind, girls, what kind of feedback or phone calls did you get after your show on Monday?
Well, we got a lot of like good jobs, but like we also had like it was really nice.
Mom, you said people were calling Amy that they want to be a part of it?
Yes, for our next event that we have coming up on September 29th. All of our information can be found on Facebook, on Mini Mitzvahs, and that can keep all the parents up to date with what our next event is. Every month we have a different event, and we help a different organization within the community, nonprofit organization.
Now you had an event right before you did the radio show on Saturday. What was that event?
We partnered with SOS Children's Village, which is a foster care facility We held a back-to-school party for all the children. We had uniforms for them to start the school year. The mini mitzvah children came an hour before, and they packed bags. It was beautiful. We had different buckets set up, and the parents do not get involved. The children do it themselves, which is what makes our program unique from other programs. A lot of them, the parents go with their child, and the parents are the ones doing it. In this program, in mini mitzvahs, the children are the ones creating the mitzvah, creating the good deed.
That's right. You don't have to be Jewish to belong to
You
the
do
organization.
not. We are
You
open
take
to
everybody.
everyone.
That's
Any parent that wants to get their child involved.
What a great life lesson of giving and teaching children so early on.
Thank you.
When you give to others, you get back for yourself, and God bless you for the work that you're doing.
Thank you. A lifelong ethic. That's what we look to
And
teach.
you had a great call. One of the grandmas called in if they want to make a donation. And even if you don't have children or grandchildren in the area, they can just make a donation.
Yes, we are a 501c3. All of the money that comes into the organization goes directly to the organization that we are working with that month to put on the programming or to whatever their needs are. So if you wanted to make a donation, you just check out our website and there is a donate button right there. Mini mitzvah.
Freddie, I just noticed that Mom has tie-dyed shoes also.
Oh, really?
All the way.
I said males.
Did you girls
Females
make these
get away
shirts?
with it.
What?
Did you make these shirts?
No.
I thought you were tie-dyeing in your backyard, too.
There's only one of me.
Next week.
Oh, my gosh, Mom. Unbelievable.
We would have tie-dye on our hands.
Pretty
You
incredible.
know, maybe we should do
All
like
waiting.
a grandparent mitzvah.
All waiting for you.
Meaning what?
In other words, if you're a grandparent and you want to be part of the organization, what better than to come forward? All of a sudden you got 40, 60, 80 grandkids. They're not your grandkids, but all these kids become your grandkids, and you become to help out, like a volunteer.
Volunteer.
I did this.
You signing up?
I'll be the
Volunteers
first.
are always needed.
But I want a clever name. I don't like grandpa.
Papa?
We are always looking for volunteers. Doesn't matter your age, your race. We want everyone that can come help.
I think that's really cool.
And you're
Yes.
making the banana bread at one of the synagogues?
Yes, at B'nai Torah in Boca. You do not have to belong to the temple. You do not have to be a member. You don't have to belong to any religious organization. Just come on down, bring your child. You have to register online before coming, which is on minimitzvahs.com, and then just show up with your child.
And if you have a kitchen that you want to kick in so we can do some baked goods and stuff like that, we'll take that. You got a bodega, you got a store. I don't care what you got. Bring it.
I'm going to go. I'm going to make some banana bread.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my favorite.
Will you help me?
911 is all I
Will you
got
help
to say.
me?
Not only are they making it, they're delivering it. They're going next door and delivering to all the senior bound.
Teddy, get the
homebound
Where are
fire-
they going?
fire
Across the
department
street
ready.
by Edgewater?
Yeah, yes.
Or whatever it's called over
Yes.
there, right on 18th Street?
Did you
Yes,
hear what she
right
said?
on 18th
The
Street.
fire department's
On
already been
speed-
notified?
No, on speed dial.
As a matter of fact, there's a fire department right next door, so we are good, everybody.
We are now required to walk around with our own fire extinguisher.
My cooking skills precede my
Yes,
reputation.
your reputation.
You'll help me learn how to make banana bread?
Yeah.
Can we add chocolate chips to it?
Yeah, we always do.
Of course.
Dawn, we have one more show and tell.
What do we got there?
have?
Oh, look at that. And she's eating it.
I'm here with Lillian. She just showed me all of her cake pops, and now she's trying it. What do you think?
It's good.
It's delicious.
What
It's
flavor?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chocolate pink.
Pink
Pink
chocolate.
chocolate.
Wow.
There
I
was
love
nothing
that.
better in life than the pink chocolate.
Can you imagine when you
No, I
have a
can't.
granddaughter?
You know, it's funny. I don't have a granddaughter. I didn't have a daughter. What is going on?
Well, there's
And then
a-
I walk in, there's
It's
20
a sign.
females. A sign
it's
of
a
what?
sign.
What's
it's
the
a sign that, you know what, everyone wishes for boys, but look at these little girls.
I didn't. I never said that.
My mom would kill me. She'd be like, no, I still want to.
Do you have sisters or brothers?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I have an older sister.
So there are two girls in your house.
Yeah, when I went home, actually, my mom was saying because my sister was like, you know, I just want boys, and my mom started laughing, and she said that all her life she said she was going to have boys, and one after the other, it was a girl and a girl. So she named us Jack and Dan. She's like unisex names.
It was gonna be Jack and Jill, but anyway.
My dad had me in every sport
Oh, you,
that I
you have a
could.
new guest behind you
Who do you got? Who's there?
Who's new?
with a beautiful long ponytail. She turned around.
Hey, come here. What are you doing? What's your name?
Gabby,
Hi, Gabby.
How old are you?
9.
9. You're making some cake pops too?
Mm-hmm.
What flavor?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Did you eat them all yet?
No.
Are you going to eat them all?
Yes.
You're not going to save any for Mom and Dad?
I am.
You are.
Gabby, where do you go to school?
Pinecrest.
Pinecrest. So you don't start school for a little while still?
No.
Are you having fun here
Yes.
at J&D Cakes?
Yes.
What kind of cake pops did you make? What are their designs?
Well, there's a pig, unicorn,
Wow.
Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and others.
Oh, wow. Look at that Minnie Mouse.
Wow, that's the best
Holy
Minnie Mouse I've ever
smokes.
seen.
That is beautiful.
That's really cool.
Hey, Paul, you look fantastic holding that.
He's got a side job.
That's amazing. Paul, you can do like a whole kids event.
This is fabulous.
Hire Paul for not only travel destinations, but for kids' birthday parties.
You never know where we're going to end up next at the cafe. Right now, we're live at J&D Cakes. The kids are, they're so well behaved. I'm amazed. There's over 20 kids here. We're a full live set, and listen how quiet it is.
Do they have, again, I'm from the Bronx. In Florida, do they have a place like a huge toy store, like a F&A Schwartz?
There
down
used to
here?
be Toys R Us, but I think it closed.
Not Toys R Us. I'm talking about,
They have a Disney store.
where is that?
That's at Sawgrass Mall.
Oh, I've been there. It's the one with the restaurant in the middle?
Yes. What?
I ate there once. No mucho. No like.
We're live at J&D Cakes.
I
We're
want to
gonna
do a
go through
show.
commercial break. You
No,
wanna-
no commercial.
No commercial.
I want
to
to do a show from
The
Disney
Disney store? Good
Yes.
job.
Teddy, let's write it down. Let's do that. We got a lot of places to
Poor
go.
Teddy.
Teddy.
now has 15 jobs.
Teddy,
She's
why
under
are
the
you on your
table.
knees, Teddy? All right. Let me see your fingers. Oh my God, it's Teddy underneath.
Teddy is on the floor, literally.
Unbelievable.
What we put our crew through is incredible.
Hey, Hector, you see, you could have it worse.
He's
Smile.
not having it.
Look at
Uh-huh. Look at Teddy.
So,
There you go.
Brielle and Allie, what's your next show when we can air it? What are we going to talk about? Your next radio?
Probably our next event, and probably like about mini mitzvahs. And
What do you think, Allie?
Do you want to interview kids or grown-ups?
kids and grown-ups.
So maybe you take some names and start what they call that, a newsletter, following, what do they call that? Names and emails, and maybe some of the kids here would
Like a
like to be on the
registration, a sign-up
Yeah,
sheet?
maybe the kids would like to be on the show. and-
We would love that. The girls brought their business cards so that they can give.
Excuse me.
Right when I'm
Wow.
thinking
The
that it
kids,
can't get
because
any
we would
better, they
love
have
to
business
have-
cards.
They got more cards than I do.
I think that's so great. I think it would be so fun. I actually talked to Joel about maybe we can do an event here, combine with J&D Cakes, and do something. I don't know what organization you can partner with. I'm going to leave that creativity up to you all, but he said he would love that, and whether they can open it up to the kids that have been in kids camp and just share the information.
Yeah, maybe we get a
My
water
wheels are
slide for
turning.
outside.
You know the organizations and how you can do it.
Can we put a water slide outside?
We can put a
There's some
tent
great
outside.
Maybe a
organizations
bowling alley.
You can pair up with, like there's the Kids in Distress. There is also the Mara Plant Living Hungry. She feeds all the kids for Palm Beach County and Broward County.
That might be a great one, Living
Yes.
Hungry,
I
right?
also wanted to talk about the foster kids that you were talking about. We had
Yeah.
that segment with kids aging out and stuff. I've seen more and more stuff coming about foster kids. Really, I mean, that's something that really needs some attention. Maybe we could do something in that, maybe younger to older. And you remember, Paul, in New York, we used to have the guy who came with the truck, and you used to get on this thing, and he used to manually move it, and he used to go like this. Do they
The
have it at
rides,
all?
yeah.
Yeah, the rides.
Yeah, I remember
The
that.
maquinas, we used to call
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Do they do that down here?
No, unfortunately not.
They don't have none of that? What kind of
No.
place is Florida?
Hey,
They got crocodiles and alligators. That's about it, right?
Those
Jackie,
are the rides
they're
you
having
get
a
now.
blast. Hey, Paul, I bet the girls would be happy to do your hair also because they're having really a good time with Jackie's hair.
Now,
Let
What
me
do you
ask
think?
Allie and Brielle, how much does it cost to be part of Mini Mitzvahs?
It's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost anything for the kids to get involved?
Not a penny.
Allie, nothing? No money?
No money.
So kids can just come be kind to each other?
Yeah.
Wow. So how do they do that? How do they find you?
Well, they sign up on many mitzvahs, and or they could just look online, like on Facebook, and they can find where our location is. and they can go.
And they can just come for one event, right?
Yeah.
As many as they want.
They can come to as many as they want, one event. It doesn't matter if you miss one event, but they can come to as much as they want. It's a decision.
And it's always free.
Yeah, it's always free.
And how do you fund your projects, like the banana bread and the things you gave away to the SOS Children's Village? How does that get funded?
So for the next event that we have with B'nai Torah, they will be taking care of all of that.
What do you think of her makeup?
And that's usually how we do it when we fund. We hold a fundraiser, we have donors, we have people that like to contribute in the community, their services, their time. Like the last event we had a lot of vendors that came and gave their time, the DJs and the party planners, and it's just, it takes a village. I mean, that's really what it does.
You know, it's interesting because I remember, I think it was a year and a half ago, we were at a food pantry, and they asked for our help because they had to get rid of food.
Yes.
Because the pantry was getting new foods, and these foods had to be moved out of the way. They didn't have any room. Maybe we can even call them and see what they got in stock so they have to move. But these are pallets. So we got to get a truck, and we put this in the truck, and then we got to leave it somewhere. And you have like for 20 events, and you could do a food drive and everything else. So there are other places we can do as well.
That was Rails Jewish Family Services.
Yeah?
Right, and there are so many different organizations that can utilize with that food and use that food. I mean, we have done events with kids in distress. This is our first year. We just finished up our first year. We're now in our second. So now it's really coming together. We're growing. Some of our programs we actually have to stop with the amount of kids we have because we just can't take anymore. We don't have the space.
Then we got to get more space.
We have to get more space.
We gotta get a bigger boat.
We got to grow. We got to get all these kids
You know,
involved.
that's why God created parks.
Yeah.
And we know the tent people. All you gotta do is put a tent up for bad weather, and you gonna fit 1,000 kids out there. What you're gonna need is hands. We're gonna need volunteers. You're gonna need friends of friends. So all my friends, come on down. Let's do
Volunteers are
some.
very important, people, because
Very.
you can have a great idea. Kids come out, and then you don't have enough people to chaperone the kids and help the kids with the project. So it's very important for you mentors, brother and sisters, get involved in volunteering.
That's it. And you're gonna need more hands. Space, we will create.
So let's ask some of these girls if any of them are interested in volunteering and being a part of kindness. Jackie, can you ask them? If they want to be involved in kindness. And
Where's Jackie?
Jackie's
Hey
having her
guys,
hair
just
done,
one
sorry.
second.
Jackie,
I need
where are
an
you?
important question.
Jackie is their Barbie doll
Do you want to
today.
be involved in kindness?
Yes. Yeah.
Why?
Sure. Because it's like, I guess, nice. And
Right.
You see? And there you begin.
I want to help people.
Yeah, and it makes you feel good knowing someone else feels good.
I want to make somebody.
She wants to make
She
some
is
money.
so funny.
That's Lily back there.
I like that
She
kid.
is so funny and
like
cute.
that.
But
This
you know what's
one-
really important? You're going back to school, and sometimes kids aren't so nice to each other
Yes.
in school, right? How can you be kind to other kids in school? Maybe somebody new that comes into school. What are some things you can do when you start off the school year about being kind?
You can help somebody like read a book.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
What else can
How
we
about
do?
when you guys are eating snack or lunch?
Oh. You can eat lunch with me. You could invite someone to eat lunch with you. who's
Right.
staying alone.
Yes.
You can help them get like if they need a napkin, you could probably go get a napkin or a plate or whatever they need. You can, and they don't want to do it. You can probably do it for them.
Let me ask you a question. Do they still have hot lunch and cold lunch in the cafeterias?
Yeah.
So do you guys do hot lunch or cold lunch? Do you ever trade your cold lunch with your friends?
No.
Yes?
Yes.
I used to do that all the time. I never ate my lunch. I traded my friends' lunches for what they. I used to.
What did you have? Peanut butter and jelly?
I used to give up a sandwich. I used to get a dinner,
Probably had
baby.
ham and cheese with mayonnaise on white bread.
Yes. Wonder bread.
Wonder
Yes.
bread.
But I used to trade it off for chicken and all sorts of stuff.
Well, what would you do if you see someone eating lunch alone?
You can go sit next to them.
What a great idea. What else can you do?
What happens if somebody forgets their lunch? What can you do?
I share it with them. You can probably go tell them you forgot some food.
Do you share your dessert as well as the sandwich?
No. Yes.
She's not giving nothing up. How much does it cost? How much does it cost now to get hot lunch?
$5.
$5?
No.
$5?
It's definitely not free at all.
I think it's like $1.25, isn't it?
$5?
At our school, it's $5.
Okay.
A day?
What?
What are they feeding you guys?
At our school, it's pretty $10.
No.
I thought it was like $1.25.
We have free
No, that was in your day. $1.25. I went. It was
We have free
$2.50.
breakfast and $10 lunches.
Free breakfast. That's really important because sometimes
$10 lunches.
To add to this,
Same with us.
the program that we're doing in September, last year what we did was we had all the kids bring cereal, after school snacks, because it's all donated to the Title I schools in Boca, because a lot of those kids that have to stay late, they don't have any food. They haven't eaten since lunchtime, and they have to stay at school till 6 p.m. at night. So for this program that we have, the kids are told and they're asked to please bring food that will be donated to Title I schools in Boca Raton.
And that's in September. So maybe we can help out with that at the cafe. Maybe we can do a food drive early instead of waiting until Thanksgiving.
They need so much. They need so much
Food
after
drive.
school snacks. Anything.
For school.
Anything.
And
Yeah.
the only problem you're going to have is every school needs it. What, 1,000 schools?
So do the schools have a healthy snack policy?
No, sadly they don't. When we're talking about the after-school programs in these Title I's, we have to also imagine that some of those kids may not get dinner. So whatever snack they get at lunch at school may be the last time they eat until breakfast the next day at school. So it's very important.
Okay, definitely need to get with Living Hungry for that because they work
Beautiful.
with FEMA and they give away all these box lunches with all the nutrients in there for the kids.
Beautiful.
For after school programs.
And everything is backpacked for discretion, so nobody's knowing who's getting them. Everything is sent home in pretty bags.
Yes.
And
Well, that's
very
another
nice.
problem because bagging all this stuff is going to take manpower.
Volunteers.
And
It
again,
really
volunteers. And once you bag it, then you got to have it distributed. Somebody's got to take it down. There's a whole lot to do in
I
it.
hope you girls are going to learn to drive soon.
Yes.
You got a
Me
lot
too.
of food to deliver.
You got
to
your
some
license?
people.
Because I'm going to give you the keys to my car. I mean, it's really good. How do you join? Miss
You join by going to www.minimitzvahs.com, and there you can get a list of what activities we have going on for each month. The best way is really Facebook, Mini Mitzvahs on Facebook. Best way to keep involved.
I think that's great. Not only you're going to be baking banana bread and giving them to the elderly for the holidays, you're also collecting food for kids that need snacks and a food drive. So much going on. And soon we're going to do another show with Mini Mitzvahs. We're going to put that on radio and TV so more people can join and find out what they need to do.
Yeah, 'cause
Jackie,
you're
do the
pros
girls have
now.
any other things they want to add to the show?
Wait, I'm not a mother. Am I a mother?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No. Anything else? How was your day?
Good.
Good. What do you want to add?
That I saw somebody pour somewhere, and I said, "Are you okay?" Very, very nicely, and then they said, "Wait, who is this? Am I talking to a stranger or something?" And then I said, "No, yes, but I would try to be your friend," and they were like, "Okay, whoa, okay."
Is
get
it
out of
important
here."
to
And
have
now-
friends?
Is it important to have friends?
Yes.
Is it important to be nice to each other?
Yeah. Yes.
Something Dawn always says that I think that you could take into the new school year at the end of each show. She says, be kind to each other, right?
Yes.
Yes?
My friend goes to Brooklyn. She visits New York, and I'm gonna see her. I'm gonna see her tomorrow morning.
That's so
I think
exciting.
you've got a new co-host.
Yeah, I think I do. I think that we need our own show, the Lillian and
you have a
Jackie
group
show.
of co-hosts.
Yeah, right.
The name even goes well with each other.
Very cool. Listen, we want to thank J&D Cakes.
Absolutely. J&D Cakes.
Everybody
right
say
here in
thank
East
you.
Boca Raton.
Thank you.
So yummy.
Thank you, J&D
Thank
Cakes.
I had their cupcakes with the
561.
coconut.
Thank you.
561-569-1860, right in East Boca Raton on Palmetto Park Road and Dixie Highway for all of your bake needs, kids camp, after school. It's so many great ideas. Kids, thank you so much for joining us.
Make
Mini
sure-
Mitzvahs.
Mini Mitzvahs.
Make sure you come down.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you for coming.
More to come with Kids and
Make sure
Cakes.
you come down and you tell them to open this up on the weekends.
Got it, yeah. Tell them. Give them a call. Yes, Paul?
Tell them how they can watch the show on Facebook when
Yes,
they go
so
home.
for all your parents, they can go to Facebook and they can go to the Brooklyn Cafe TV. What was the name of it?
The Brooklyn Cafe TV on Facebook.
And you can find the show and you can watch yourselves. Thank you, Daniela. Thank you, Joelle. Thank you, J&D Cakes, for having us. You
Guess
girls did a
what?
spectacular job. Thank you to our crew and Karen, Teddy for sitting on the floor. You guys are awesome. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, up at the Capoeira studio. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye. Say bye.